All right, hi, I'm Paul. We are doing Leetcode must-know interview questions. Today's challenge, merge intervals. Rating, medium. Given an array of intervals where intervals at I equals a two-element array, start and end, merge all overlapping intervals and return an array okay, of the non-overlapping intervals that cover all the intervals in the input. I'll take a look at an example here. I mean, one way to do this, not a recommended way, would be you could just compare all the intervals. Look at the first interval and then compare it with all the other intervals and see if they overlap. If they do, you combine them. A better way is if the intervals are sorted. Now, in these examples, the intervals are sorted. Intervals length, intervals, but it doesn't say anywhere in here that the intervals are guaranteed to be sorted. So let's look at how this would work if the intervals are sorted. I think we can try it one time without sorting and assume that the intervals will be sorted, because it's just one line of code if it doesn't work and we need to sort it. So let's try it and assume that they will be sorted first. All right, so we'll always use the first interval and add that to the answer. All right, so using example 1, we have this interval here, 1 to 3. Next thing we're going to do is take a look at the following interval. Now, if the first number in the second interval is less than or equal to the second number in the first interval, then they overlap. All right, so we can combine those into a single interval, and that interval is going to be this number right here, the first number in the first interval, and the maximum of the second number in the two intervals. Now, the maximum number in this case is 6, so we have a combined interval of 1 to 6. Now, the 8 to 10, the 15 to 18, we're not going to be able to do anything with those. And again, we're not going to be able to do anything with this if it's not sorted. So, geez, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and sort it anyway, but well, I don't know. Let's see what the code will look like. All right, we need this is returning a 2D array, but because we want to dynamically add things to our output, let's create a list and then we'll convert the list to an array. We'll have a list of int arrays. List of int arrays, call it result equals new array list. I'm going to scoot this over a little bit. All right, might be enough room. Let's see. All right. Oh, and you know what we can do here is we can add the first element of the array. Add the first element of the array. So in the case of example 1, that would be we're going to add the 1, 3. We're going to add the 1, 3. All right, now moving forward from there, we'll say for int I equals 1. We don't start at 0 because 0 is already in the result. For int equals 1, for I equals 1, I is less than intervals. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? We're calling this the wrong thing. Whoa. Okay, intervals. Copy it and paste it here. Intervals. Okay, interval 0. For I less than intervals, dot length I plus. Let's say int prev for previous equals result dot get. Oh, wait. No, that's fine. Result dot size minus 1. All right. So the first time through, there'll be one thing in there, and it'll be at index 0. And we will use the current interval. That is going to be intervals at I. All right. If the first number of the current interval is less than or equal to the second number of the previous interval, we should be able to do this just in place and say the second number in the previous interval will now be the max of the second number in the previous interval, or the second number, the second number of current interval. Why do we do that? Well, it is possible that the second interval would be entirely inside the first interval. For example, if the first interval in this case was 1 to 8, second interval is 2 to 6. We can combine those into 1 to 8. So we've got to take the maximum of the two second numbers in these two intervals. All right. Else, if they don't overlap, we're just going to add the current interval to the result. All right, and then return. How do we convert the list to? All right, so let's return. It's got to return a 2D int array, right? All right, so we'll return res dot to array, and it is going to be a new int array I think we have to put a 0 in here in the first first index. All right, whoops. All right, now we're going to find out if we need to sort this array ourselves. So let's run it. Compile error res get. Okay, I forgot to define those as arrays. Okay, let's try that and run it again. Wow, accepted. All right, so maybe they are sorted. I guess we'll find out for sure when we submit it. Wrong answer. 1404. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, let me scoot that over. So that is so that's not sorted. The input is not sorted. It needs to be sorted by the first element of the interval, but we can sort it. So let's do this. Arrays dot sort. We are going to sort intervals, and we're going to pass in a function to sort it with. We'll call the input A, B. This will be a lambda function, A and B. Let me move that over a little so you can see it. A and B, and it would be an integer comparison. So integer dot compare, and we're going to compare the first element of A with the first element of B. All right. Now submit it. Okay, so that works. Where do we end up here? Kind of in the middle on runtime. Where's memory? Memory? Oh, there's memory right there. Memory use is good. So we're kind of in the middle. I mean, nobody is really getting it, over here. So we got a pretty good solution. All right. Yeah, it's not so well, let's analyze the complexity. I mean, I guess they're going to give us n log n probably because we did the sort. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, n log n. Okay. Okay, so not so bad, but the arrays the arrays. I mean, they have to be sorted. If you get a question like this at an interview, just ask, can I assume that the arrays will be sorted? And if not, go ahead and sort them. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and see you next time.